heading
26 Yankee, traffic passing off left, no factor. Seniors traffic off your left, 9 o'clock and 5 miles south on the 4000.
27 Kilo Bravo, we have
7 Kilo Bravo, clear for the visual approach 34.
Visual 34, 7 Kilo Bravo.
Pitch for jet 60, right turn 290.
290.
00 Alpha, Comanche traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, 3,500, descending.
Looking 500 0 Alpha.
7 Kilo Bravo, contact the Fort Worth Beach Tower, 108.3.
Over to tower, 7 Kilo Bravo.
Southwest 4338, going to maintain 7,000, approach 125.2.
25.2 down to 7,000, Southwest 4338.
00 Alpha, 4,500 is approved, turn right on course. Sorry, proceed on course.
That's for 500 0 Alpha?
Yeah, I think it said 7. 500 Alpha, 4,500 is approved, proceed on course.
4,500, proceed on course, 500 0 Alpha.
Number 7 Sierra Alpha, heading 040.
040 on heading 7 0.
Pittsburgh Jet 60, heading 300.
300.
Number 8 Tango, descend to maintain 5,000.
306, 5,000.
Pittsburgh Jet 60, turn right, heading of, actually turn right directly to Cowtown or Dodge, should be uploaded up. Pittsburgh Jet 60 is off-road fix. We're 90 Charlie, traffic off to the right behind you, down no factor.
Roger.
70 Alpha, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles westbound, 4,100 indicated.
Roger, look for traffic 70.
November 8 1 Tango, heading 340, climb maintain 3,000.
340, 3,000, 8 1 Tango.
TVM 90 Charlie, heading 290.
290, 90 Charlie.
70 Alpha, traffic behind you, down no factor, descend to maintain 3,000.
Off the front, northwest,
70 Alpha, maintain 200 knots or better for the sequence. November 8 1 Tango, contact approach 118.1.
3.1, 8 1 Tango.
Number 8 X-ray Lima, contact approach 125.2, maintain 7,000.
252, 7,000.
7 Whiskey Bravo, go start your VFR descent.
That's already been.
Pittsburgh Jet 60, your speed of 190.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the flight today. If y'all can, first off, tell me how my audio sound. I'm listening to it on my phone as well, but I just want to make sure it's good. I noticed in my last stream there was some weird popping noise going on, and my audio was kind of terrible. So I think it should be good now. Let me see where it's at. All right, it sounds good on my phone. Hopefully it sounds good to you guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good to hear. All right, so we're on the ground in Fort Worth, SPINKS Airport, FWS. We're going to be headed down to South Padre to Brownsville. And going to fly by SpaceX. We have an add-on for it as well that should display it. I haven't looked at it. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Let's put the tracker on. You can still see the tracker as well of our flight on say intentions. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there. We'll be our approach should bring us in right near it. It should be off our left wing when we get there. Flight is a little lengthy. We got about 3 hours of flight time. We're going to be cruising at about 8,000 feet. We are going to be on the IFR flight plan. We'll be 8,000 feet. Looks like about the sweet spot for this aircraft for maximizing our best power to get there as quickly as we can, because we have plenty of fuel to get there. We got 2 folks, and since JJ and Caleb are here, you guys will be our 2 people in the flight deck with me, or in the aircraft with me. So yeah, we are in the Aerostar. I'm absolutely loving this aircraft. I just found out yesterday, or day before yesterday, after I did my other flight, that there was an update for this aircraft that came out, I think, a month ago, and I didn't know it. So I updated it yesterday. I saw a few things that did change, where we actually can see the passengers in the airplane now, and we'll add them in once we hop in the aircraft, so we can actually see them in the airplane. And then also, I think hopefully that fixed the other issue I was having with the way the engines were starting in the last flight. So we'll see. This is the first flight I'm going to be doing with this updated version of the Aerostar, so we'll see. But yeah, weather's good. There is no lunches today from Brownsville, but it is a TFR over the area that's basically there throughout the year, and I think it's surface to 5,000 feet, I think it is. We'll double check, but our path shouldn't take us right over it. We may see if we can just kind of circle around it, see if we can really get a good view of it. From what I've seen on FlightSim.to, the add-on does look pretty good. And now that I say that, I may need to go ahead and add the add-on, since it is kind of a part of the scenery we're going through. Add it to our add it to my list, so you guys will know where that add-on is at and how to go pick it up. But we're in November 65 Delta Tango today. Just picked this livery up today as well, so it's a nice looking airplane. Looks pretty good. But like I said, weather's good here. This is a FSTO scenery. There are some baked aircraft here on the ground. Right here, these 3, I believe, these ones are from PSXT, from just static aircraft here on the ground. So yeah, we're gonna hop in the aircraft, try to get this flight going, pick up our flight plan, and try to get out of here before, and get there before I have to go to work, because I do have to work tonight. So we should arrive there around 4 p.m. local time. There'll still be daytime when we get there, but should be good. Also, our flight plan, and let me bring this up so you guys can see it. Not so much the flight plan, but the our fuel that we'll be working with. So let's see, hopefully it's not too much to zoom in. So again, we're going to be cruising 500 feet above this, so it's showing 72% here for horsepower that we'll be getting out of our engines, but we'll round it down to probably about 70% at 2400 RPM. True airspeed will be about 245. We'll be burning about probably just under 33 gallons an hour total. So that's about 16 and a half gallons per side. And we're erring on the side of the lower, because this aircraft can hold 166 gallons. So we're not going to go to 170, because that's giving us more than what we actually have. So we're going to err on the side of 150. So that gives us about four and a half hours of flight time, and we can cover about 1,100 miles. And we're only going about 400 miles. We'll be full tanks, just under max gross weight for our payload that we're taking. So 993 pounds on the fuel and about 615 pounds, I think, payload. So that's what we're going off of for our fuel burn today. So we'll be full throttle, manifold pressure. We'll be full throttle there. We'll bring RPMs back to 2400, which we'll do that right after takeoff anyway, and go from there. So we got plenty of runway. We got 6,000 foot of runway, so we're good there. Weather here is good. It's let's see, what is the weather here at? Let's see, 8 and we do have Chad. We'll be talking to Chad. You guys will be in the aircraft, but Chad will be in here as well. Let's throw it up, see what that gives us. Let's see, temperature here is 10 degrees. So it's pretty cool outside. Airplane should get great performance on the climb out here. Taking off out of here. We've got a lot of traffic around us right now in the Fort Worth area. And again, we do have live ATC, so we'll be listening to that as well while we're using say intentions for our ATC. We got everything good here. We'll get in and take the chocks off and everything. But man, this paint scheme looks very nice on this aircraft. I like it. So yeah, this is the one we'll be flying in. So let's reach in and add our two folks here in the seats. So that's him, and we got one guy in the back there. I don't know how much you guys weigh, but that's the weight that we're going with. So we got two folks in the back, or one folk back there, and then another person up here. So it's me, two other folks. Like I said, we're taking about payload's gonna be 614, and again, useful load is 1844. We're well underneath that. Max takeoff weight is 5,500. And we're at 5,307, so we're about 200 pounds, 200 and a half under max takeoff weight. So let's hop in. We'll start getting things going. It's cool to see this helicopter out here, though. That's pretty cool. So let's hop in and get things going and go from there. Try to get this flight going. Get in the air. We got 3 hours of cruise time. So let's get that going. Let's get the chocks off. We got the parking brake on. Pitot cover's going off. Parking brake is on. Those are good. And again, we got full tanks here. And we're also going to be using KPIL. Can't think of the name of it right now, but that's our alternate, which is not far from Brownsville. We are using, again, as you've seen in the scenery, we're using AnyBuild's Brownsville Airport. And right now we're currently at Vesper Aviation is what this building is. And we'll be parking, I believe, at in Brownsville. We're going to be going to Southmost Aviation. Their fuel's a little cheaper and they're a little smaller of the FBOs there, so we'll be parking there when we get there, and kind of go from there. So yeah, welcome in, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Let's get the doors closed here. Get ready to get out of here. Alright, they are locked in place. We'll verify all of our hold on, let me see. Make sure this is sitting right on my head here. I think that may be why I'm not getting. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, all circuit breakers are in, everything's good there. Pumps are off, magnetos are off, masters are off, avionics are off. Props are full forward, gear handle is in a down position. Let's go ahead and set fuel to on for both tanks. We're good there. We got beacon nav light on. Now, if we had a window, actually, I think this top section opens. This doesn't necessarily drop. But also realize this is kind of weird. This is the step door for everyone to get into the aircraft, and that's literally sitting right beside you on your leg. So you definitely probably want to take some wet wipes to this or something and clean that off after you close the door. All right, that's all set. Let's get the aircraft on. We'll make sure this is lined up with the head and bug correctly. It looks like it is. It is there. All right, let's get boost pumps on. Actually, let's do right first. Get right on. Bring power full forward and fuel all the way up. And we got fuel flow. We'll set that to off. Crack it a little bit. Bring that back. And let's start number 2. Slowly introduce fuel. There we go. We got number 2 started. That's the first time I've actually gotten to start nicely on the startup, so we'll take that. That was probably a part of the update that I missed out on. All right, let's get number 1 started. Boost pump on. There we got fuel flow. Go boost pump off. Crack that one. Actually, let's bring this power back some to 10. Mixtures lean. And start number 1. And reintroduce fuel. All right, we got a good start on number 1. It's probably the easiest start I've had with this aircraft. All right, alternator on. We get 1 landing light on here. Let's go avionics on. Trim on. We get autopilot on just to test it. Test our annunciator panels. Let's make sure this is showing us with full tanks on the JPI. Set the flaps down. All right, for flight plan, we're going to just load in our flight plan that we already have. We'll upload it, import from SimBrief. Yeah, 165. All right, we're good there. Taxi here, you got a slight drop in RPM, bring that back to there. Alright, FWS to Brownsville, we'll accept. We got everything in and our altitudes, we're good there. And we'll call up tower, get our stuff from there. Get both of those on, test that. Those lights work. Altitude reporting, get that on. Alright, we're lean for taxi. Let's just go through checklist. Pre-flight does tech. Meter, we got no annunciator lights on. Let's test the autopilot. Alright, lights on, looks good. Supposedly 50 degrees in here. Let's trim up. Go about halfway up. Alright, that looks good. Let's pull our autopilot circuit breaker. Geez, it's not really easy to grab from over there. Let me move this out the way. Alright, autopilot fails. Back on. Circuit breaker works. We'll turn that off. And trim, I don't think it's going to kick that out. I also don't know that it's the electric trim. No, it's still working. But I think that electric trim is for the autopilot. I'll go slightly up, throw that back in. Alright, that's good. Let's turn those on. Crack that open, blower on. Help it defrost in here as well. We'll bring that temperature up. Alright, engine start sequence is already complete. Mixture full rich, throttle set, boost off, gyro pressure checked, right alternator on, repeat for left engine. We're all started. Good, the amps gyro's all good. Go to the run up area, complete our run up there. Should start to defrost. Let's open it all the way up then. Alright, flaps are good. Left up, right down, right up, left down. Check the tail. Aft, forward, rudder check, checks. Alright, we have our flight plan in place. Let's go set that to nearest. Let's pull up our map here, make sure everything is showing up here accordingly. Traffic is on. Set this to GPS. Alright, let's go charts. We'll do here KF WS Fort Worth Spinks. That checks out. Enter. You just want to see the airport information. Take it off night view. Okay, there we go. Alright, we just gotta click it again. Alright, ATIS is 20025. Let's get that. Oh, 20025. There we go.
10. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3070. Density altitude -500 feet. Bird strike reported in the vicinity. Be aware of wildlife activity. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike. Fort Worth Spinks Airport.
3070.
Information,
Is that
Mike.
high out there right now?
1746 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 36 left. Wind 330 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 10. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3070. Density altitude -500 feet. Bird strike reported in the vicinity. Be aware of wildlife activity.
No way.
Advise on initial
3070
contact.
today?
You have information, Mike. Fort Worth
Jeez
Spinks
Louise,
Airport.
got a massive high
Information,
pressure
Mike.
over the area. That is
1746
correct.
Zulu. Arriving
I've
and
ever seen
departing
it that
runway
high.
36 left. Wind 330 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 10.
Jeez Louise.
Dew point -1. Altimeter 3070.
Ground 1947.
3883 Quebec, Spinks ground, 36 left, taxi via Charlie. Crest 18 left, approach, hold short, runway 18 right.
And tower's going to be 2462. And approach is 35975. That's what they should give us. We'll watch that. All right, so we should get runway 36 left for departure. You got 6,000 foot of runway. Starseed, Metro, Roto. All right, we'll call ground fire clearance out of here because they don't have a clearance delivery here. But ground should be able to get that for us. All right, so we're on ground. The way our route is set up, it's supposed to send us north, like for our DFW, but they shouldn't send us all the way up there. They should give us a turnout before that, is what should happen. Let's bring the flaps up. So let's call them. And again, if you guys hear any issues with my audio, definitely let me know, so I can get that situated correctly. Alright, let's see. Fort Worth Spinks ground, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Brownsville.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Fort Worth Spinks Airport ground. Say type of IFR clearance requested and advise when ready to copy.
Say type of IFR clearance? I don't know what that means. I've not heard that before. What's a type of IFR clearance? Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Yes, we'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Brownsville, Kilo Bravo Romeo Oscar.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Yeah, that was interesting. Not heard that before, unless that's something new since I've been out of the game. Alright, flaps are up, set back to neutral.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, cleared to Brownsville, South Padre Island via the J-Pool 8 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure on 135.9 or 75 squawk 5745. Expect runway 36 left.
Continue via Bravo Hotel.
Alright, we're cleared to South Padre Island via the J-Pool 8 departure. ACT transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure be 35,975. With squawk 5745 and expect runway 36 left. Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Alright, we got that all in place. Hey Chad, are you in here?
Delta Tango, read back correct.
Yo, Hatchet, I'm here. What's up, bro?
Alright, you ready to do this flight to Brownsville?
Yo, Hatchet, we're all set for Brownsville. Cleared via the J-Pool 8
just asked if
departure.
you're ready.
Climbed to 8,000. Departure on 135.975, comma, squawk 5,745. Expect runway 36 left. Let's rock this, bro.
Why did I even say anything to you? I knew you'd ruin it. Alright, so we got J-Pool, we got climb and maintain 8,000 right out of the gate. Let's see. Alright, we're all set there. We already got our flight plan in place. Let's see, make sure all of these other things are on. Those things are on. We should see quite a bit of traffic around us as well. Probably won't pick us up right away because we're on the ground. Alright, we're squawking 5745. We got 8,000. Expecting runway 36 left. Yeah, we got 36 left from him. Let me go see something else here. Why can't we overlay the chart? No, you can't. Alright, we're here, so we'll likely get taxied via Alpha to Hotel, or maybe even Bravo to Hotel for departure. Alright, we'll just let them know about the run-up area as well, see what they do for us. Let's actually just zoom in here. We'll do that. Alright, you guys are ready to go? Let's go. Alright, let's see. What was the information?
Irachuer 10.
I think it was
Dew
information
point
Mike.
-1. Altimeter 3070. Density altitude -500 feet. Bird strike reported in the vicinity. Be aware of wildlife activity. Advise on initial contact. You have information Mike. Fort Worth Spinks Airport.
Information Mike. Alright, also I'm going to turn down the audio for ATC because whenever I play it back it's just entirely too loud when I do my recordings. So I I want it to kind of blend in with, let's set it to 65. You guys should hear it just fine. Let's try ATIS again. Actually, hold on. I don't have that set for in there for the radios. I got it set inside of
Arriving and departing runway 36 left. Wind 330 at 10. Visibility 10.
yeah, I have it set here.
Sky conditions, clear.
So let's
Temperature
turn this
10.
down to, we'll turn it down
Dew
about
point -1.
65.
Altimeter 3070. Density
It's
altitude.
just too loud when I go back to play the recordings. And radio check.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Sounds great from here.
6 towers, Cessna 5,
Alright, sounds perfect. Because I kind of want to have these, the audio when I go back to do my recording edits. But when I go back to set it up, it's just entirely too loud. It doesn't really blend in with the real world audio that I put with it. So
off the instruction is report left base, runway 36 right.
let's get that time set, even though we've already been set on the on that. I don't know what that is. Alright, it's 124 right now. Let's get a move on so we can go. Let's see. And forward SPINKS ground, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We have ATIS information, Mike. We are at the Vesper Aviation Ramp, ready to taxi to the run-up area for runway 36 left.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, runway 36 left taxi via Alpha Hotel.
All right, 36 left via Alpha Hotel, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. All right, let's keep rolling, guys. Let's see what the temperature in here is. 83. Jesus, still hot. You know what? I'll leave it open. Let's open some vents. That ought to help cool it down a little bit. All right, let's go brake off. Parking brake off, my brakes. Found around 900 RPM. This is pretty stable with a decent taxi. Get past the helicopter there. He said Alpha Hotel. Oh yeah, that should be the first. That's this first taxiway. All right, that's good. All right, looks like bit rates are acting a little weird, guys, but they should be fixing here shortly. Yeah, you're supposed to use like the rocker switch and all of that. I have that turned off, and I'm just using the standard type of taxi. All right, looks like bit rates are coming back up. Let's go right brake again, check. Left brake, good. Left turn, turn coordinator's turning with the turn. Ball's going opposite the turn. That checks out. All right, we got, what is that, 180. That's lining up with the compass. We get G-Slave on. We'll set course to, says 357. Oh man, hold on. What's going on with my bit rates? I don't know what's up with OBS. I don't want to take off at crappy bit rates. Alright, 357. We likely won't go that direction. We got 36 for that. We'll see what they give us for our heading on climb out. Let me see what's going on with my bit rates. Let me see. I think I'm gonna let me reboot OBS. Alright, looks like we're back. Bit rates still aren't doing great.
Number 74 golf, runway 36 right, clear 2 lanes.
36 right, clear to land, Denver golf.
Somebody's landing
Left,
on
taxi
the
out hotel.
turf runway. Is he out here? Alright, we know where to taxi to. This thing's taxiing fast now. It's like not taxiing too well before, and now it is blazing at 10. Let's see if we leave it at idle, if it'll just roll on. Alright, so we'll go down to the run-up area here and do our run-up, and then we'll get going. I'm surprised they actually gave us the right departure frequency, so that was pretty cool. Hopefully our bit rates get back up to where they belong by the time we get there. But yeah, someone's landing the grass runway over there, the turf runway. Just pretty cool. See, as he landed, I think he's about to land. If we actually get to see him. Oh, there he goes. Let's get over here. Alright, hopefully the bit rates get better. The tower. And for SPINKS Tower, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We're holding short runway 36 right, correction, 36 left. We're going to complete our run up and then we'll call back when we're ready for departure. Yeah, there he is. He's landing a turf runway over there. The ADSB is kind of strange.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Fort Worth SPINKS Airport Tower, Roger, hold short runway 36 left.
Alright, we're doing that. Copy that, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Hopefully you guys can still hear them well. You know what? It'd probably be better for me to just turn the audio up. And then that way I can hear them. Yeah, he's layering out there on the turf runway. But I was saying the ADSB isn't great for GA planes because of how slow they move. So it's kind of hit or miss on the altitude that they're flying at when they do it. Alright, we already did a check on our flight instruments. Let's go mixture rich. Bring the power up to 1,000. Alright, we got a good vacuum pump pressure. Oil temps are good, oil pressures are good, fuel flow is good as well.
Tower Denver golf on the east side.
Fuel pressure is good. Actually, let's get fuel
Golf pressure right at the end.
Denver golf.
Yeah, we see them kind of fluctuating there. Doing
SPINKS
their
Tower,
job.
Cessna 383 Quebec, holding short of runway
There.
ready for takeoff with a southwest departure.
Alright, I actually throttled 15.
3 to 3 Quebec, SPINKS Tower, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
36 left, clear for takeoff. 383 Quebec.
Got fuel flow, all looks good. Alright, boost pumps are normal now. Let's do alternator check. Alright, we got the alternator light illuminated and our amps dropped there. Left completely dropped. We got good power on each, and we got left alternator light illuminated there, extinguished.
Inbound at the 1,900.
Alternator check, throttle set 2100 now.
Zero, say your call sign again.
There's 1200.
678 Hotel Juliet. I have information X-ray request. Next
Engine instruments are still good and stable.
678 Hotel Juliet, Space Tower
Let's do a
transition.
mag check on the left. Left. Back to both. Right. Back to both. And left. I'm sorry, right. The right engine is left. Back to both. Right. Got almost no drop on the right mag. Left mag's kind of weak in comparison. All right, back to both. Again, engine instruments are all good. We'll cycle the props. We can do that. Let's do prop 1. Looking at the manifold pressure increase, RPMs decrease. We'll look at the oil pressure should drop. Drop in oil pressure and drop in fuel flow. We'll do one more. Go ahead and do a right engine, right prop check. I got to increase in manifold, drop in RPM. Drop in RPM, fuel flow drop, and look at oil pressure. Got somewhat of a drop there on the oil pressure. All right, looks good there. Magneto's already checked. Gyro pressure still good. Let's go engine idle. Again, make sure we're all squared away there. All right, make sure we don't lose an engine. We're good there. And rip rotating at, what is with my bit rates? Jeez Louise. Let's get probes on. We're already squawking altitude.
Number 225 Foxtrot Romeo, Space Tower, runway 36
Boost pumps
left.
are on.
Take off
We'll
left,
get,
turn out approved.
let's see, what is it, 66 degrees in here. We'll get these off now. And again, we'll be rotating at 100 knots. Alright guys, I'm back. I honestly don't know what's up with my bit rates though. They're entirely too low and I'm not liking it because it's just going, alright, we're at 0 now. And I'm just waiting to see if my bit rates go back up because I do not want to take off with these crapola bit rates. And I've rebooted OBS twice. Let me do this. I'm going to turn off my internet and turn it back on from on my stream PC. Actually, let's turn this off. Both of you. Yeah, my bit rates are terrible. I don't want an ugly looking stream on takeoff here. They're just not doing anything right now. It's kind of irritating. Let's see.
Gyrocopter 678 Juliet Hotel, appears your ADS-B is inoperative.
I think you
I could reboot my router. I haven't rebooted it in a while, but I'm near certain that's not the problem.
Hotel Juliet, your ADS-B.
But the bit rates are just terrible. I don't want to take off and then have to deal with this on takeoff.
But there's no ADS-B.
Everything else I'm looking at, nothing else is having issues with the internet. It's just OBS for some reason. It looks like. Let me close some other tabs here, then maybe that'll help. Well, let's see if I close that out altogether. Yeah, it's, man, I just hate that if it's going to be crappy the entire flight, that's going to piss me off. I do not want crappy bit rates the entire flight. JJ, you said it froze on you. It should be back now, JJ. Just not going to look good on the FPS, unfortunately. It's kind of like it's all over the place right now. I don't know why. Let me make sure I don't have something else in this slot that's doing anything I don't. Alright, let's go. Hopefully it'll be fine. It'll get itself together here soon enough. Alright, we're going to record this. Let's get brakes off. We got our lights, everything going. My brakes, let's turn A&R on. Alright, it's 60 degrees outside. Let's roll. Oh, let me get departure in here. Or clear left.
Approaching runway 36 left.
Was it 135, 575, 975? Alright, got that on standby. Alright, bit rates look to have come back up, so it should be good, guys. Looks good. Left. Let's actually drop this down here for now. Hold on, where'd that go? Oh, it's here. Alright, before takeoff, checklist, cabin doors closed, controls are free and clear, mixtures full forward, fuel selectors are on, props full forward, boost pumps are on, instruments check, radio set, flaps we got it at 0, trim is set, pitot heating's off, parking brakes released, throttle will be full forward. Alright, let's get you out the way for now. Actually, let's set you to the next one after takeoff checklist. Alright, out of the way. And forward, Spinks Tower, Aerostar, 65 Delta Tango, holding short runway 36 left, ready for departure. Forward, Spinks Tower, did you copy?
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, can you repeat that?
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, we are holding short, runway 36 left and ready for departure.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, runway 36 left, winds 350 at 12, gusting 16. RNAV Maverick, Dallas 4, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, copy the winds, clear for takeoff. Runway 36 left, RNAV Maverick VOR. Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Which again, we shouldn't, let's go back here to flight plan. That's what it shows we're supposed to be doing, but hopefully tower will give us something else. I mean departure. Alright, we're all set, all lights.
Former Hotel Juliet, frequency change proof.
Approaching runway 36 left. Entered runway 36 left. 5,900.
Again, still my tires aren't moving. They're moving outside though. From the interior view it doesn't move quite well. Alright, we got 36 left identified on the pavement. Runway is clear, departure and looks clear. Alright, thrust set. There's 100 knots. And rotate. Tap the brakes. And let's go gear up. Excuse me. Alright, engine instruments all still look good in the green and stable. Alright, there's 1,000. Alright, over to departure, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Hello, departure, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, runway heading 2,200, climbing 8,000.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact departure on 119.5.
Zero 4 Echo Alpha, it's going to maintain 3,000.
Tango, Lone Star departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
Can you go direct over Sphinx also?
Then direct to Lynn when able.
Alright, climb, maintain 8,000, right turn 160, then direct kneeling when able, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Yeah, I figured that's what we would get and should give us. Alright, we're still good on the cruise, we're coming up on 3,000 feet now. Not seeing any traffic in my screen here, and there's the airport we just took off from. Try to give me a different frequency to call too. Let's go recording off. Alright, 160, we're still climbing 8,000. Trim it down a little bit, keep us at 120. Let's bring our power back up to about 24. There we go. Above 3,000, let's bring the mixture back by at least 2 gallons. There we go. Alright, we're direct needling. Alright, we are picking up traffic. Let's get autopilot on. Climb mode and heading mode, and we'll go autopilot engage. Got course 164.
For 4 Alpha Lima approach, thanks. Expect visual approach only 34. Good afternoon.
Visual 34, good afternoon.
Alright, we're through 5,000.
Zero 4 Echo Alpha traffic, 11 o'clock, about 4 miles from sector westbound, slowly, 1,400 indicated.
Traffic 4 Echo Alpha.
Big trip 981, descend to maintain 5,000, approach 125.2, take care.
1,000, 125.2.
Alright, we're looking good. Through 6,000, and let's bring this back out after takeoff checklist. Wheels, we held the brakes, stopped the wheels from spinning, gears up, flaps up. Good there on the climb now. We're looking at, we got to trim those down.
450 Juliet Tango, contact approach 18.1, take care.
120.
You too.
Let's bring power back in.
04 Echo Alpha Airport. The previous traffic is no factor, sir. Airport's
Maintaining at
12
least
o'clock, about 9
120
miles.
on the airspeed there.
4 Echo Alpha,
Fuel
visual
pumps
approach,
going
36
off.
left.
Visual 36 left, 4 o'clock.
The 4 Alpha Lima, descend to maintain 3,000.
Reduce power 24 on 24, trim for 2122 to 160 on the climb. Alright, reduce 7,000. Watch our manifold pressure as well. Again, at 8,000, we want to be burning at least 33 gallons per hour.
Echo Alpha, contact Spinks Tower 12462.
8,000 altitude to get these back on. We overreached slightly. Let's bring our power back some so we can get that nose down. Won't be over by that much. Alright, Neely, we're 10 miles from Neyland.
Uh, 4 Alpha Lima, the Navy base is 12 o'clock and about 8 miles. Meacham is about 10 o'clock and 7 miles.
God bless in sight,
4 Alpha Lima, cleared through Navy's class Delta, cleared visual approach runway 34.
Right at 24 there. Alright, let it keep descending and get back to 8,000. Yeah, for some reason they gave us a rogue departure frequency. And that was from Tower even after I switched and was already talking to departure. Alright, we're back down to cruise. Let's go full power on the throttle. Or full throttle. Alright, full forward there. Gear's good. We're looking good. Got our 2 guys on board here with us. I'm sitting right on this guy. I don't want to be. But yeah, we got our 2 guys on board here with us. We're flying down to Brownsville.
Juliet, Mike approach. Good afternoon. Expect a visual approach 34 to center maintain 4,000. Thanks, but appreciate it. The citation in front of you as soon as he gets
like
cleared.
I said, we're going to use heading mode just because the actual GPS doesn't work greatly for keeping up with the nav. Set course to 184. Get out this DFW area here. traffic back there off our right tail. Yeah, like I said, 8,000 feet is going to give us our best power. We're doing 246, which is about exactly, actually, hold on, let's see, make sure we got our fuel flow set correctly. 18 and 18. I'm going to have to lean that out some.
And you said you had Grand Prairie information, Romeo?
Bring this back up. I don't feel like my PDF is what's like causing things to go
maintain 3,000.
terribly. Let me find where I was at. Best power. Alright, it's still selected. Thought it would have been deleted. Alright, so 33 gallons. Yeah, we got true airspeed 245. And we're getting, even with a 27 knot nose. Oh no, it's a tailwind, so we can do a 246.
Navy's class Delta cleared visual approach 34.
But we need to be at around 33 gallons an hour. And right now, let's see. What is it? 33? Yeah, 33 even. Actually, it'll be like 32. That's about 16. Let's bring our mixture back some more to around 16 gallons. Not that much. Right there. Alright, yeah, we got 1,186 miles we can go. In comparison to 1,117. So again here, I forgive a killer, but I shouldn't use green because of the overlay colors. But you guys see the underlining marks. We're at 2,400 on the RPM, full throttle, set. We're supposed to have 245 on the true airspeed, probably more closer to 246. Kind of like what we're getting here.
Meeting tower, 118.3, y'all take care.
Let's get back on track. Actually, we're supposed to be 84. So about there. Yeah, we're only 1.5 dot deflection off. Let's stay on track with that. Jeez, we got the NR on and it's loud like this. Oh, let's close the vents, that's why. That's all that air rushing in that we're hearing. And that's why it's not warming up either, because we're letting that fresh air come through. There we go. It's a little bit quieter. Just say we got the ANR on too, and it's still doing that. It off much louder. We hear that warble and that deeper tone of the engines. Leave that on. I gotta make sure we can hear ATC. And altimeter check for Aerostar 65 Delta Tango.
3 miles, should pass off your right side, 3,500 indicated.
Altimeter check. Man, I can barely hear these guys. 2765. All right, over to Waco departure on 27.65 Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Good afternoon, Waco departure, Aerostar, 65 Delta Tango. We are 8,000 feet. Gotta watch our track.
Seven 901 previous traffic, no factor, new traffic for you though, 10 o'clock at about 2 miles northeast on 2500 indicated.
Is something up with the internet? Cause this joint, they're not saying anything. Hello, Waco departure, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We're 8,000 feet.
Roger that.
I gotta turn the audio back up because I can't hear these guys at all. All right, altimeter 3062 for Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Waco departure.
67901 traffic to no factor for you. Start of VFR descent out of below 2,300
Right,
to get below the DFW arrival.
Better.
All right, out of below 2,300.
3062, he said. Closer to there. All right, we're at 16 gallons each. Let me get my left engine a little bit forward. Slightly off on that fuel flow. All right, there we go. It's lined up perfectly. That's 68% on the oil. Let's see. That says 75%. All right, we're at cruise. Power set, mixtures leaned for altitude here. Fuel quantity monitored. Fuel pumps are off. Fuel pressure is checked and in the green and good. Engine gauges are all set. All right, that checklist complete.
Six 791 Grand Prairie Tower 12855. Later.
Crap, I keep forgetting about my checks. All right, 178.
Departure clear check 508. At
6,140. Gotta watch our course. I'm gonna get us on course and then I'll set the nav mode.
Clear check 508 approach, altimeter 3062.
Altimeter 3062, clear check 508.
Actually, I should be able to pay attention to it now, though. We'll do that. Got all kinds of traffic around us here, too. Course is 178. All right, we're lining back up. Let's go nav mode now. We're IFR anyway, so we're good there. Alright, yeah, like I said, weather's perfect for flying today. And that's that's Waco Lake, right below us there. That airport, I think that's Waco Regional. I think is what that is right there. Yeah, that's actually Waco. That is a short flight from, and that's an actual flight for some regional jets going from DFW to Waco. Very short flight.
Welcome, say request.
Vectors for a practice ILS into forward.
Roger, expect that. Maintain 4,500, clear into the Bravo airspace. Spec vectors, let's see a little closer.
Maintain 4,500, spec vectors, 500 Alpha.
Let's just leave that on.
Kodiak 0 Kilo, when you're able, you can proceed. Just need a final approach fix. Cowtown or Muffin. I'm sorry, Cowtown or Dodge.
Approach 711 to my 6,000.
1 Whiskey Mike Approach, thanks for the whiskey, plan for the visual.
I think that's probably why I couldn't hear, because I didn't have that on. Because that audio was way too low. Radio check. Let's see what it sounds like.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, say again.
For 500 here, off the traffic.
All right, sounds good. Let me try to freaking squelch crap down.
Opposite direction, 5,500 indicated.
Looking 500 0.
Hey, Chad, have you been to South Padre Island before?
Yo, Hatchet, I've been there a couple of times. It's a chill spot, bro.
Jeez,
great beaches and vibes. You ever been?
Yo, he's loud. Let's get him down to about 60 as well. Yeah, we don't need him that loud.
Global 1 Whiskey Mike, just going to maintain 3,000.
3,000.
I
have been to South Padre Island once, back in like 08, 07 or 08, somewhere
ready. Proceed on course to Stevensville.
Proceed on course.
Yo, Hatchet, that's cool, bro. South Padre's got some chill vibes. Let's make this flight a
Thank you.
All right, let's see what the ATIS is. The weather's, again, perfect even in South Padre, so. And, of course, the person we fly with is Mr. Bro himself to South Padre. Yeah, weather's perfect. The still a high pressure even there. That's why we got good weather right now. Got this strong high pressure over the area, not allowing any weather systems to develop or form.
Star 14 Pop
410 Papa Tango approach, welcome, expect from a 3-4 left, headlight.
3-4 left,
Thank you. I do not know. I'm assuming
it's just above freezing here where we are.
Seems like, yeah, every day it's 3-4 right or 3-4 left. Keeps us on our toes. 1 Whiskey Mike, Navy base is off the nose, 12 o'clock, 4 miles. 4th beach is off to the left, 9:30, 7 miles, 5 feet to inside.
So right now we're about an hour, 18 minutes out from South Padre. SpaceX. So like I said, there's no actual SpaceX activity going on out this area today. But like I said, there is an active TFR over the area.
Approach here, 422 Bravo, Mike, level 8,500.
422 Bravo.
Ooh, you know what I'm going to ask him?
Proceed on course of trade winds, you cleared into the Bravo airspace.
And Waco departure, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, we have a question.
2 Bravo, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like a sail of it anyway, so if you do get close, you cleared into it, altimeter 3063.
Oh yes, just checking to see, is there a TFR around the SpaceX area in Brownsville today? You should say it is.
0 Papa Tango, flighting 040, making 6,000.
That's not true, there is. Copy that.
Career track 508, traffic, 10 o'clock, 3 miles northbound, 3,900 indicated.
EGT looks good. Battery voltage is good. GT difference of 22, burning 16.3. 2. Let's bring that back some more.
I'll have a decent for you before you get there. Sorry, that was maintain 5,000. I'm trying to keep you up above all the VFR traffic out there.
Alright, there we go. Even better. Fuel's burning good. We got 30 in the center tank.
Alpha, just gonna maintain 4,000.
Looking good.
4.5, 4,500.
So far, the updated version is doing good for us.
Finish the blue visor when you're able.
The blue and out of 4.5 to 4, 500 Alpha.
No hiccups, no issues. JPI is running good. Again, our engine starts was the first thing that I noticed that was much better than before. Let me see what do we have on the
3050 November, slow start approach. Go
front
ahead.
one. So we can see the hobs here. The hobs still say 9 hours total time. But the other things that saves are
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact grade departure on 20.75.
Alright, over to grade departure on 20.075, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, good day.
Trinidad 50 November, squawk 2211, 2211. November 50208, contact Waco approach 127.65, 127.65.
I like that sound. Said it's
00 Alpha, Sirius 00
I think
Alpha,
it's just
traffic,
for me,
10
though,
o'clock,
not for
5 miles eastbound, 6 for 5, Airbus 320.
Hello, grade departure, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
4,500 to Skyhawk.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango.
5 November radar contact, 8 miles south, Cleburne, 5,300.
Yeah, 3059 Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
Is 3062.
26 miles till we reach Munch. Nothing to say again, just reading back the altimeter like we're supposed to, buddy.
Career track 508, traffic, 10 o'clock, 7 miles, northeastbound, 6,000 citations, maintain at or below 4,500.
Traffic excited at 508.
Thank you. Kodiak 0 Alpha Kilo, descend and maintain 3 Alpha.
1756,
Alpha 1756 approach, welcome, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000, like to put you on another downtown request,
Roger, 50 November, contact the forward center 135.37, 3537.
So hopefully everyone's doing well.
8 miles northeastbound, this thing got a 12 for 10,
Good day today.
737.
We'll be looking to Bravo Mike.
Alpha 1756, as you turn inbound the arrivals for Rapids, 1 o'clock, 8 miles northwestbound, 8500 Sears. Roger.
We got traffic off
Career
our
track
left.
508, traffic is no factor, Alpha sees your discretion.
Our discretion.
410 Papa Tango, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 5,000.
Trooper 91, heading 280, 6,000. Information for that, visual rotating.
Road for 91 approach, welcome, plan for visual approach 36, maintain 5,000.
We'll plan for that visual 36 and down to 5,000 up and out.
Cronus 541 approach, Bluff, we're planning for division approach 23-4.
Alright, over to Austin approach on 19 point nothing, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, good
Traffic
day.
over downtown, 12 o'clock, 7 miles southbound, indicating 3500.
Good afternoon, Austin approach, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Austin approach. Good afternoon, Davila, altimeter 3059er.
And altimeter 3059er for Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
3060, just off of the Lago Vista Airport, and flight following to Charlie X-Ray Oscar 5500.
536, PA2 for Foxtrot.
Sky 2 for Foxtrot 2700.
That's for Foxtrot, Spacex, thanks, no navigation for 36 right.
Nav 36 right 2 for Foxtrot.
American 941, turn right heading 270.
Right turn 270, American 941.
Delta 2104, airport, 2 o'clock, 9 miles.
Inside Delta 2104.
Delta 2104, maintain 170 knots to 5 out, clear visual approach 36.
Alright, yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well today, and hopefully you enjoyed this flight. Like I said, we're about an hour out from
250 for sequence, maintain 3000.
get into
Heading 250
South Padre here.
Southwest 150.
Contact for 1 mile east of Lago Vista Airport. Altitude indicates 4,800. Verify climb, your discretion.
And my discretion, 766.
Approach United 1990, descending via the Lake 4 through 15,000 West India.
United 1990, Austin approach, expect runway 36 left.
Copy. For American 941.
American 941, clear visual approach 36 left, and 170 knots to 5 out.
Clear visual approach 36 left, 170 to 5 miles out, American 941.
Southwest 150, maintain 210 knots or less.
Maintain 210 knots or less, Southwest 150.
Station 68 Lima, contact approach 125.32.
1253268.
Austin departure, good afternoon, United 245, 1,800, 4,000, runway heading.
United 245, Austin departure radar contact. Climb maintain 12,000, flighting 270.
Alright, I love the way this bird flies, the way it looks. It's fantastic. We got no disturbance in the air at all today.
Departure 969, yes, but near previous traffic, no factor, altitude your discretion.
Altitude my discretion.
Here's a bird.
Approach Austin altimeter 3060.
Citation 16 Bravo Lima, flighting on 260, vector for the base, descend and maintain 2000.
I was at for 160.
Bros in the aircraft with this.
260 on the, for the base, descend and maintain 2000.
Okay, 260 on the heading, 2,000 on the altitude, now 168.
87.
0.87, have a good day.
United 245, clear direct payday.
Direct payday, United 245.
We're crossing into Seeds now. I think we're just
Check 596.
going to pass over Austin. I think we are going to pass over
now. You can contact Georgetown Tower after this.
Contact Georgetown Tower, check 5.
Austin will be off our right.
150, descend and maintain at 2000, at 2000, 190 or less.
Descend and maintain 2,000, 190 or less, Southwest 150.
American 1428, turn right, heading 330, airport, be 1 o'clock, 11 miles.
330 on the heading, field side, American 1428.
American 1428, clear visual approach 36 left, 170 to 5 out.
Cleared visual 36 left, 170 to 5 out, American 1428.
off our left 3,000 feet and climbing or descending, one of those two.
Observed between you and Giddings. You can squat VFR for exchange approved.
VFR, no receipt, approved on that 69.
American 1428, tower 121.0 today.
Up there, should win.
Holy cow, it's 94 degrees in here. It is hot.
Approach 21029 at Mike, 5,570 in market with information right now.
21029 Mike, Austin approach, Austin altimeter 3060.
Oscar Preshka, FD, Southwest 1942, 16,000, sending via the links for India.
Southwest 1942, Austin approach, expect runway 36 left.
36 left, Southwest 1942.
At or above 3,500.
VFR at or above 3,500, 76 whiskey.
This aircraft is lovely.
522, 9,300, sending via the wheelie 7.
Delta 522, Austin approach, flighting at 260, vector for the base, descend and maintain 3,000, speed at your discretion.
Heading 260 to send 3,000, Delta 522.
29er Mike, traffic, 1 o'clock, 5 miles northeastbound, altitude indicates 2,000.
I have seen in some recent videos with
Southwest 150, turn right, heading 330, on the 36 left localizer, the airport will be 1 o'clock at 10
the
miles.
Aerostar of some people having these middle seats out and only having the aft seats in.
330 join, clear visual, approach 36 left. There'll be a citation off your right side, base to final for the parallel.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, 330 to join, looking for traffic, Southwest 150, clear visual, 36 left.
Approach citation 204 Juliet, with you 8,000, send it via.
Citation 204 Juliet, Austin first, thanks. Citation 68 Lima, Southwest 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 2,000 for the parallel. Turn right, heading 330, clear visual approach 36 right.
Alright, traffic inside, right turn 330 for the visual 36
Let's turn our landing lights off before they burn out. It's broad daylight. We don't need
150,
them.
tower 121.0 today.
Good day, Southwest 150.
7,500.
Bonanza 197 Foxtrot Mike, Austin approach, Austin altimeter 3060.
The Foxtrot Mike.
4.
Delta 2059 Austin approach, flighting at 250, vector.
Yeah, just felt like doing some GA flights. I actually got off early, work early. Last night I went in yesterday at 4 p.m. and worked till 2 a.m.
2300, they'll be following you. Tower 121.0 today.
Due to operational needs, but didn't take or cost me anything extra. I was just changing the time of which I would report to work for yesterday only. So
we have contact, we'll follow you for Foxtrot.
I was really thinking about doing a flight from Munich back to Charlotte. We got traffic up there. But by the time I got off work, I did not feel like doing a flight, so I didn't end up doing one.
Push 97, 3,000, climbing 4,000, heading 020.
Yeah, I didn't end up doing one.
Radar contact, climb maintain 12,000, flight heading to 060.
12,000, heading 060, flex jet 97.
Wanted to though, but like I said, when I got off work, I was like, I'll just stay here. So I got home, ate some food, and then pretty much went to sleep. I think. Yeah, I went to sleep like an hour after I got home. It was like 3 a.m. I got home at 2:15 or so. Ate me some food and then went to sleep. And then woke up again at 9 a.m. Woke up this morning at 9 a.m. and started looking at doing this flight.
Bridge American 1032, CG5 descending via the Willie 7 with
We got traffic far right.
4,000 roll heading.
1,600 feet below us and descending.
Contact, maintain 4,000.
The other guy's 4,000. He's dropped off. He's already.
4,000 heading 270 Delta.
It's about 4,000 feet below us.
129er Mike, contact San Marcos Tower 126.82.
Yeah, Mike 1 Tower, thank you.
American 2715, traffic south back to climb, maintain 12,000. Clear direct payday.
12,000 and direct payday, American 2715.
Delta 522, turn right heading
2,000 feet below us. We're doing 190 indicated. 243 across the ground. And get much better than that. It was just at 2,000 feet off our right.
Contact approach 125.32.
2532 and 1155, get up.
Delta Airlines is at 4,000 feet. He's going to Austin. They must be landing south. No, they're landing north. You can't see Austin from here. He's lining up for north.
Left, 1 your bear till 5 mile, found at the 522.
Yeah, I don't think we can see the airport out here from here.
Get out 1155 off first.
Do you notice any FPS loss from using sand tensions? I don't know why, but with beyond HCC, I was just like 5. I do not. As you see, I'm getting like 70 to 80 right now. The only time I've ever gotten FPS drop is if I had the traffic on. That's about it. If I don't have traffic on through them, no, I don't get any loss. And right now I have traffic on, but it's through PSXT. So, but yeah, I've not had any issues with that. On the CC, I was just like 5 to 70 with traffic on low. I guess it's just the AI having to make. Yeah, that could be what it is. So yeah, if you're using traffic with say intentions are beyond ATC, the built-in AI traffic that they have, yeah, you're probably definitely gonna lose some FPS. So I'm pretty sure. Over to 25.325, Aerostar, 5 Delta Tango, thank you.
Maintain 12,000, clear direct LOL.
12,000, direct LOL, 0 Whiskey Romeo.
Southwest 3017, contact Austin approach 125.32.
12532, you have a good one, Southwest 3017.
Southwest 1942, contact Austin approach 125.32.
2532, take care, Southwest.
Hey, they just transferred him over to the same frequency that we just got. That's cool. Hello, Austin departure, Aerostar 65, Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Austin departure. Good afternoon, Smithville altimeter 3059er.
685, level 4000 direct distance.
And copy altimeter 3059er.
Climb and maintain 6,000, then have a amendment to your routing when you're ready. Alright, climb and maintain 6,000, and now I'll advise air traffic 55.
Darnab Zulu
I'm
361
so
approach.
little.
192 lady, clear the Arnab Zulu 36 left, approach southwest 3017.
PSXT, I'm going to look into that. Yeah, the traffic seems to be a problem.
For the parallel, turn left.
Yeah, and if you do traffic, it'll get you straight to the website.
On the speed 090, we're looking for traffic.
In here.
Delta
If
2259.
you don't already know what it is, you probably do.
Over to tower, Delta 2259.
143 is out of
Oh, my sound is switched to saying, got you. Now,
Southwest 143 approach, expect runway 36 left.
the chatter, obviously, is live ATC that I'm using as well.
90, turn left heading 090,
But,
just going to maintain 2,000.
Yeah, the PSXT does not interact with say intentions at all. Say intentions is gonna pull its AI traffic though from I think you have to have FSLTL
Thanks again there for the left side. Your clear visual
for it to give you AI traffic, and their AI traffic is known to be pretty heavy on the FPS. And for me, I'm using AIG, FSTL, and MTL for my AI traffic through PSXT.
airport, Julie. Additional traffic will be behind you.
But I got like 27 to 8 live AI traffic around me right now. And again, we're getting 89 FPS right now.
Citation 4, Papa Mike, turn 5 degrees left.
So yeah, just remember PSXT does not interact with say intentions at all. I got both of those programs running.
Clock 3 miles, joining final now for the parallel citation at 2, and the airport's off your left side.
I've just found that I'd rather fly with real-world traffic than with AI-generated traffic through the programs, through say intentions. Because, and I know they're still working on it. It should be out of beta by now, I think, or it may still be in beta, but I know they tend to have some troubles with the AI traffic not moving or get stuck or something like that. So if ever they get to a point where they can have their AI traffic emulate exactly what the real world is doing, I'd probably use it and cancel PSXT subscription, because I already have that built in with this program. It'll save me some money on that front.
I'm maintaining 12,000, fighting 270.
3301.
Yeah, we're covering some ground here.
233
233 miles out. We're already halfway through the flight. That nice tailwind definitely helps.
200 on the heading, United Olympic 5.
1942, 190 on the speed, then it's going to maintain 3,000. 190 on the speed of 3,000, Southwest 1942. Southwest 3017 traffic, you're following the United, 11 o'clock, 4 miles out of 2,000.
Inside Southwest 3017.
Right. Station 4, Papa Mike, turn right, heading 330, airport will be 1 o'clock in 10 miles. Papa Mike, clear visual approach 36 right, multiple aircraft on bottom for the parallel. United left 25, turn right, heading 280, to maintain 2,000.
Right, turn 280, that's 2,000,
Park 968 Alpha Alpha at 1200, climbing 3,000, heading 360.
Turn 968 Alpha Alpha, all departure radar contact, climb maintain 4,000.
Climb maintain 4,000, 8 Alpha Alpha.
It is 4 Papa Mike Tower, 121.0, top left hand, left view for parallel.
Alright, 34 Echo, check your VFR desync, San Marcos Airport. Go 3301, clear direct Mayday.
Your space is still with 3301.
Turn 8 Alpha Alpha fighting 270.
United 5, will you look at the airport?
We have still the site, United Olympic 5.
Aircraft looks fantastic.
175 out, clear visual approach 36 left.
175 out, clear visual 36 left, United Olympic 55. To 12,000 southwest, 408.
King 9 Delta Kilo Rogers, just join the approach at U2, maintain 4,000 till advised.
Join the approach, U2, maintain 4,000 till advised, 979 Delta Kilo.
Skywest 3301, contact Houston Center 134.2.
Skywest 3301. Southwest 1342.
United left 55, tower 121.0, good day.
21 nothing, United Olympic 5, see you.
So contact San Marcos Tower 126.82.
Here's our route also that we're doing. I look like bit rate's dropping.
Pick up this 1942, 170 on the speed.
Stand by, guys.
42, we got the field and United, we're following this side. Copy, I appreciate it. Southwest 1942, follow United, clear visual approach 36 left. All United, clear visual 365, Southwest 1942. American 1032, continue present heading, just going to maintain 2000.
Present heading down to 2000, American 1030. Minimum 1460 to Susie within you.
Skywest 4116, Austin approach, expect runway 36 left.
36 left, go request the RNAV Zulu for 36 left, Skywest 4116.
Skywest 4116, that's on request, the next guy will let you know.
Thanks.
United 263, contact Houston Center 132.15.
3215, good day, 263.
All right, temperature in
Clear,
the cabin is
contact
perfect.
Houston Center 132.15.
3215, 71 me, good day.
Southwest 1942, Tower 121.0, good day. Or Terry, y'all good one.
Yeah, you guys might be behind by a few seconds because of the bit rate drop. Should be back on with this.
Canada 1042, out of 2,200, climbing 4,000, runway heading.
Air Canada 1042, Austin departure radar contact, climb maintain 12000, clear direct to LOL.
Direct to LOL and climb 12000, Air Canada 1042.
Yeah, this MOA we're passing through is closed. We're going through Randolph 1 Alpha, and it's active from 8,000 feet up to 18,000 feet. Monday through Friday, sunrise to sunset. But like I said, it's closed now, so we're good. We can fly right through here with no problem.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact
Alright,
Houston
Alpha,
approach
Alpha,
on
clear direct to
135.05.
Clear direct to Brownsville.
Over to Houston approach on 35.05, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Good day.
American 1032, Tower 121.0, good day.
Over Tower, American 1032, take care.
Good afternoon, Houston approach, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Houston approach, good afternoon, Shiner, altimeter 3056.
And altimeter 3056 for 5 Delta Tango. Be honest with you guys, I really cannot wait to be done with the long haul flights. Because the other good thing about being on this schedule for work was going to be so we can do our schedules during my work days. And right now, it's kind of tough to get those flights in because of how long they are. Because the flight from Munich back to Charlotte is a 10-hour flight. So
218 approach control, thank you, ma'am. Runway.
See how that goes here next coming days or so. Try to do that flight back.
Okay. Sierra 5 Whiskey Lima, coming departure control 124.22. You got 378, maintain 7,000 for
73 miles from
7,000 in the United
Seeds. Not Seeds,
approach now, 119er.
Open.
19-1 United 37.
I'm going to have to add a profile in my fourth flight so I can get my nav information and such through there. So what we'll do is we'll stay IFR all the way to South Padre, and then we'll cancel our IFR while we're in flight, and just continue VFR, so we can fly over toward the SpaceX station, and then from there we'll do we'll contact Brownsville for a full stop landing.
United 1599, contact Houston's approach, 119er, 11. South 2134, crossing Jefferson Factor, descend and maintain 6,000.
Good afternoon, Aircraft 4015, 199. Descend via the driller 5, Quebec.
Shuttle 4015, approach roll, thank you ma'am, runway 26 right.
26 right, thank you, Aircraft 4015.
It's a beautiful day. I think we had a cold front come through along with a high pressure. It was clear skies and some high winds. It's getting this 23 knot tailwind, near tailwind on the for us today. 241 across the ground. And a twin piston. This aircraft actually has bigger engines. These are 350 horsepower engines, if I'm not mistaken. Biggest engines I've flown was 300 horsepower. And cruised at like 170, 180 indicated.
Radio 51, approach control, 26 right, it will be, sir, and confirm altitude leaving. Thank you. Radio 51, thanks. Southwest 2134, current approach 133.05. Night.
Oh, so much louder without the headset on. That's cool. It's 3 different settings for headsets. This is just putting the headset on. It already muffles it a little bit. And then we turn on the ANR. Active noise reduction. And it's even quieter. That's beautiful. Let's see if we can pick up the Brownsville VOR as well. I don't know that we can. 116,300.
4361 approach control, thanks. Runway 27 transition, published speed or greater, please.
Using 1711 and SAP 200, sending via the driller 5, information.
1711 approach control, thank you. Runway 26 right.
Yep, that's it.
John 425 Mike Pop, use approach control. I show you at a 22,000. Fly the runway 27 transition.
175. Let's get that there.
Sun country 8252 approach control. You're at a 12,600.
75 set.
Fly the runway 31 left transition.
Let's set this one for nav 2. There we go. 175 miles from up Brownsville. Do this. This will still get us to our destination. We lose GPS. We still got the VRs, the backup. We're already picking it up as well. Let's see if we can hear it though. Nice.
Clear 711 Romeo approach control. Welcome back. Runway 31 left transition.
Yep, 3 dashes.
United 335. Cut approach 119.1.
119.1. United.
Oh, that is perfect. That's it. Picking it up.
Shell 6129 approach control. Advise Zeta Zulu altimeter 3052. Shell 6129 runway 26 right transition.
I don't know if you guys saw the link that I posted on Discord of the development of the Aerostar from Ted Smith. If you didn't know, that this aircraft originally was supposed to be a twin jet. There's, I believe, one prototype that the 2 guys that worked for him that tried to continue the project after he was long gone. And from what they say in the article is that he, when they came out with the engines for the Citation Mustang, they revisited getting those same engines that's on the Citation Mustang onto this aircraft. I think it was the P601 or P701 version that was going to have the engines put on it from the that the Citation had. But they ended up not going through with it or so, I believe. Yo, what up, Cruz? Welcome in.
Shuttle 4015 got an approach.
So yeah, it was this is a pretty cool aircraft. I like it. Love to fly one in the real world. I follow a couple guys that got some very nice Aerostars. Let me see. I'll put their links in here in the channel. I was just watching a couple of them yesterday. There was another one I just saw today that I wanted to watch. Yeah, this guy here.
Medevac Citation 0 Golf Mike, what is your current speed, sir?
I'll put this one in the chat. His Aerostar looks pretty freaking nice.
11 Romeo, turn 10 degrees right. I'll have direct Billy to rejoin the arrival later.
His name is Eric Reese. That's one of the videos. He's got a 4-blade prop on the Aerostar Diaz. And there's another guy he's actually a plumber and out of Louisiana who has an Aerostar as well, which is pretty cool. He does quite a bit of flying as well in his Aerostar to some cool places. Oh, and then this one was nice. This guy, they sold this Aerostar
United 2194 approach control runway 27
some time ago.
Clear 11 Romeo descend maintain.
It's a video from Flying Doodles. This Aerostar that this guy has is pretty cool looking as well.
Radio 51 reduce speed to 210.
Reduce to 210, radio 51.
And then we got our guy's channel name is actually Flying Plumber.
Radio 51, cut an approach now, 119.1.
I'll throw him here in the chat.
119.1, radio 51.
Okay.
You guys want to check those channels out, you can. I like to put people's channel links just post them so you guys can look at them instead of watching those folks' videos on my channel. Kind of drive some views over to their channels on their videos. The other thing I noticed too when I was setting up, making sure I had Brownsville, for some reason my AnyBuilds account was acting as if I didn't have the Brownsville airport, and I knew I bought it as soon as it came out because I've been wanting to fly there.
Country 8252, thanks for your help. Maintain 250 knots.
So I had to open AnyBuilds app on the desktop to see if it was actually there, and it was. So I was like, I'm not sure why it wasn't showing that we were actually flying. I actually had the scenery, but we do. So, but I noticed that when there's no weather, the windmills around the area. I didn't realize the windmills in the sim actually work according to the weather. I thought they were just kind of static, build spinning in place, but it actually has the windmills actually move with the wind. I was testing, I was checking it. I had no weather turned on when I was checking the airport, and I saw the windmills, and I was like, let me turn the weather on, see if they actually change. As soon as the weather turned on, they turned on, and it was moving. And actually, they were already moving. They just was moving very slow. And then when I turned the weather on, they switched directions. It was moving faster because of the winds. So that was pretty cool to see. Yeah, I hope all is well with the crews. Been doing any flying lately? Anywhere fun?
Aerostar 6129, reduce speed to 210, counted approach 119.1.
210 on the speed and 19.1 on the frequency, Aerostar 6129.
Sun Country 8252, reduce speed now to 210, counted approach 133.05. Sun Country 8252.
Just to bring the chart up, let's do that so you guys can see that. Okay, bro. Winds are out the north there as well, so we should be north as well. I believe runway 18 and 36 are closed. So we should get runway 31. I'll verify that as we get closer. If this tries to tell us it's not happening, then I'll turn the setting on and say intentions and make them give us our runway. But we're supposed to be landing runway 31. Like I said, the NOTAM show runway 18 is closed. We got ADIS would be 2855. Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Cancel. Set this back to com frequency.
4361, reduce speed to 210.
2855.
95 mic pop, reduce speed now to 210, then descend and maintain.
Got that on standby. Ground tower, Unicom. Valley departure 19.5.
Delta 2617, approach control, runway 26 right.
Got plenty of runway on 31.
Pop Houston, approach control, expect vectors runway 31 left, descend and maintain 118.
Oh, you say you're flying? Oh, you're flying right now. From, is that Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil, BGR to SPJ, SPJC. Let's see what the weather's like on those. SPJC, let's see what that looks like there for you over there.
Thank you. Commuter 4361, kind of approach 134.6.
Ah, George Chavez International.
United 263.
Oh, the weather's out of service. Jeez, let's see about the other one. SPGR.
Right.
Weather's good there. I mean, the altimeter, I mean, ADIS works there.
King Clear 280 Sierra Papa, proceed direct to Hobby Airport, and I'll call you down when we get closer.
Oscar broken 2,000. Oh, it's kind of dreary over there. Temps 24, nice and warm though. QNH 1014.
United 275, cut out approach 119.1.
Nice.
19-1, United 275.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact Corpus departure on 124.8.
Over the Corpus departure on 24.8, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
8 is Victor for Hobby, better than 5005, Hobby altimeter 3050. Medevac citation 0 Golf Mike, turn right heading 120, cut out approach.
Hello, Corpus departure, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Corpus departure. Good afternoon, Progresso altimeter 3053.
And 3053 on the altimeter, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Yeah, we're still good. Nice. How's that flight going so far for you, though, Cruz? Nothing. I will leave it on Houston.
Medevac Beach 9 up, Mike, turn right heading 110, cut out approach.
So far good. The weather cell all over these areas. Oh, I believe it. And what airplane are you flying in?
No, 13.
Dodging weather, I see.
05. Shuttle 6153 approach, you did check in, correct? Thank you much.
Also, so we're going to be parking down here at this FBO on the ramp when we get there. That's where we'll be parking. Of course, Airport Rescue Firefighting Assistance to Houston, ARC, our flight service. Our plan, our paperwork, I think that's what it is, our plan prior, 24 hours for unscheduled air carrier operations. Yeah, weather's good there, we're good. And like I said, it's VFR, so we're not going to shoot any approaches, we're just going to do the join a pattern, or if they give us straight in, we'll go from there. Yeah, we're already down here at the on the coast.
119.1.
FS Labs 321. How you liking it? I've noticed they've done some updates and such to it. I'm really wanting to pick it up, man, but I'm nervous to get it, and then as soon as I pick it up, I'll end up spending money. I mean, Phoenix will drop their
Romeo, thank you for your patience, ma'am. Cut approach now, 133.0.
Oh yeah, there's the windmills there. And like I said, they're actually spinning in the direction of the with the weather. I don't know if all of those windmills are there or not. Nice, man, nice.
Executive Jet 977, approach control, runway 31 left.
Got some boats down there.
United 1980.
Switch our camera underneath.
Delta 2617, contact approach 119.1.
19-1, Delta 2617.
Phoenix is only making it 320. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I may have to make that jump and pick it up, man.
Commuter, reduce speed to 210.
It's bright out here. I may have to go ahead and pick it up then instead of waiting. The only crazy thing though is for American, I only have the, at least out of Dallas, they only have the flight to Anchorage on the 321. I'm sure they're going to be adding more. But, yeah, I'll probably have to switch bases so I can get more flights in the NEO.
Here's your pop, descend to maintain 6,000. United 2194, reduce speed to 210 and cut approach 134.0. Nice, sir.
Oh, this is beautiful out here. Yeah, we're 30 minutes out now from landing in our destination here. Let's see if we're getting the ATIS already.
E0. Sky conditions. VMAC 4300 feet. Temperature 20. 2.7. Altitude 3053. Density altitude 0 feet. Vehicle repairs in progress. Expect minor delays near the cargo ground. Advised on initial contact you have information whiskey.
Information whiskey.
Brownsville, South Padre Island International Airport. Information.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, expect the RNAV runway 31 approach into Brownsville, South Padre Island.
All right, we'll expect the RNAV 31 approach into Brownsville, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Just like I said, we'll cancel IFR when we get closer.
United 2079, approach control, runway 27.
Listen, this is Corpus Christi, is that Truefield or something? I don't know how that's pronounced. Got a helicopter or something that's 200 feet above the ground down there. I can't see him, he's not showing up. And departure, we have information, ATIS information whiskey for South Padre, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. There we go. That's what we should hear. I like that. At least I said the right information this time.
Shuttle 6153, you might see
we're 100 miles out.
4 miles northbound, climbing out of 8,000.
We're off the coast. See all this beautiful water out here. All the windmills out here. You said even if Phoenix released the 320 Neo and down the road 321 Neo, I would still get them, but eventually make the switch to the Phoenix. Got you. Yeah, man, you're making me now think about picking it up. Got an airplane above us there. We can see through the rooftop, through the T-tops here. I can't see the airplane, but you see the contrail steady moving. Yeah, so like I said, once we get closer, we'll cancel our IFR to
Show 6153, no factor. Reduce speed now to 210, then descend to maintain 6L.
Suppose Corpus. 'Cause I do have that scenery. I think that's it back there. I think Fly Too High makes it or somebody. I forgot.
South 33, approach control things. Open speeds are greater after kids. Runway 31 left transition. South 33, did you say Victor for Hobby or something else? Okay. King 0 here, pop. Traffic 1230. 4 miles southbound, 5,000.
Used, looks like 27 gallons, 23 or 50 gallons already of fuel. 7.5 miles per gallon, 800 miles to still go if we need it. T looks good. All our cylinders look good. No misfires. Looks like our hottest is number 6 on both sides. But yeah, I think you're definitely on the mark there with that cruise. I may have to just go ahead and pick it up.
Pop traffic's no factor.
Start getting used to it and using it because it looks good. It looks pretty good now. That way I got the Neo
548 approach control Victor's car.
at
Let me know when you
hand.
have it. Runway 31 left transition.
Like I said, we'll try to circle around the TFR area of the let me see. I think we can get within that area. Yeah, 'cause we'll still be outside the Bravo for the Delta for Brownsville.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact Corpus approach on 120.9er.
Over to 20.9er Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
After departure, runway 4052 is passing 19 and 1,900 climbing.
Hello, Corpus approach. Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, 8,000 feet.
Direct Corpus Envoy 4052, thanks.
Report direct with a 17 2000.
2000, 940 Echo.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Corpus approach. Good afternoon, Corpus Christi, altimeter 3050.
And 3050 on the altimeter, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Or Opal to Manny. Yeah, I think we'll be able to circle at least, maybe. I don't know how close we're going to be able to get to that and stay within the USA border. I think we'll have to fly, look at it off our right, then do a left,
TBM 940
back to the north, try to see this as best we can without ending up in that TFR. Actually, let me see, the TFR is at 5,000 feet. We can probably circle it at 8,000. We can probably at least go down to 6,000, maybe circle over the top of it. It's active, but it's only, again, up to 5,000 feet. So long as we stay above 5,000. So we'll stay at like 6,000. We'll get at least down to that altitude, circle around the top of it, and try to stay over there on our side of the U.S. border. So what we'll probably do actually is probably just descend down to 5,500 feet, since we'll be VFR at that point. All little peninsulas. All right, over to Kingsville approach on 19.9er Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Good day. Hello, Kingsville approach Aerostar 65 Delta Tango 8,000.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Kingsville approach. Good afternoon, Rio Hondo altimeter 3050.
3050 on the altimeter Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Yeah, we'll slow down to probably 100 knots and like 20 degrees of flaps while we circle over the top of it and see how it looks for us. And like I said, we'll pick up shortly as we get closer. Let's see. Approach is 19.9. Tower's going to be 18.9. It says valley approach. I don't know if that's what we'll end up switching over to as we get closer here. And I don't believe, let me see, they got self-serve here. Let's see, I said we was going to go to Southmost. They do not have self-service here, which is cool because we're supporting the FBO. So, like I said, we're going to Southmost Aviation. They're the smaller guy on the field, so that's where we'll go. And they're 10 cents cheaper. 100 low lead is $6.49 a gallon compared to Hunt Pan Am Aviation. That's $6.59 a gallon. So yeah, we'll go to Southmost is where we'll park it, and we'll get gas there, and then call a stream. I'm gonna try to go to sleep after this flight and get at least a good 3 more hours of sleep or so. Alright, I'm realizing too just now, I don't know why, but I got to start bleeding off the trim as we get closer to altitude. That's why I think I'm really consistently blowing past the altitude and then having to come back, because I'm leaving it at like 1,000, and then when we hit the altitude hold button, it's got to take a while to catch up and retrim and slow it down, versus now easy to slow it and boom, we stop right where we are. All right, we're 60 miles out. Kingsville approach, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. We have a question.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, go ahead.
Hey, we're just checking to see if there going to be any space launches today out of Boca Chica.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, no space launches today in Boca Chica.
Oh man, was hoping to try to catch a space launch today. Copy that though, thank you.
November 143, Yankee, Valley First, mark on the frequency.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, contact Valley approach on 120.7.
Hey, they actually sent us over. Alright, over to Valley approach on 20.7, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Good day. See if they give us a different one as well. 20.7. Because the one on the chart says supposed to be 19.5. Hello, Valley approach, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango is 8,000 feet.
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Valley approach. Good afternoon, Port Mansfield, altimeter 3053.
And altimeter 3053, the 5 Delta Tango. Got some traffic out here still as well. That's pretty good. Let me get the ATIS again.
300 feet. Temperature 20. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3053.
053 checks.
0 feet. Pavement repairs in progress. Expect minor delays near the cargo ramp. Advised on initial contact you have information whiskey.
Alright, still information whiskey. That's cool. They actually have fixed that a little bit more, where they're keeping the ATIS information in line where it should be. It's not changing every time I pick up the ATIS. So it's been whiskey now for at least within an hour. All right, we're 38 miles from the VOR. No, it's pretty windy down below because you can see the white caps off the water there. It's definitely pretty windy down there. See what they say the winds are again. (020) at 14. 14 gusting to 25. All right, we're in for a good flight here. A good landing. We'll probably just do flaps 30. We won't go full flaps. We'll just do flaps 30.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Turn left heading 155 vectors for the RNAV runway 31 approach. Altimeter 3053.
And descend and maintain 5,000 feet. We'd like to also go ahead and cancel IFR with you. We'll continue on VFR for Aerostar 5 Delta Tango.
Tango, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 3053.
All right, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 3053, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. And Valley approach, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. We'd like to cancel IFR and continue on VFR.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Nope, wrong thing. All right, radar services terminated. We'll squawk VFR and frequency change approved. Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. Thank you for the help. VFR set. Continue our descent though. Watch our speed. We're gonna stop at 5,500. Like I said, we're not gonna go all the way down because we want to go over that area. And then we'll call up tower later. We'll get on CTAF for just 22.8. And tower's gonna be 18.9. We're going to switch to heading mode as well. Turn those off. slow way down here. So mixture rich. Rich in the mixture there. Let's go left turn toward area we want to go. So we'll go like 130. And like I said, we'll call up tower when we get there to get ready to fly. So this is our alternate right here. This is our alternate airport that we'll divert to if we need to. Checklist there with him. Like I said, we're just gonna drop to 5,500. But yeah, the runway looks good. Looks like there's no troubles down there. Again, this is Cameron County is who this is. All right, we'll stay there at 5,500. We'll slow it down. Like I said, we'll circle over the top here. Let's record this. It should show up. I don't know how good, again, this scenery is going to look. Let's turn to a heading of about 120. 130. It was at 14. But supposedly it looks pretty good, so we'll see when we get closer. Let's go 10 more degrees. We'll go 120. We'll keep it off our left. That's closer to us. We'll be able to see it better. I think this may be it right here. I think. Let's go flaps 10, speed checks. We just want to slow it down some. Let's go flaps 20. We're headed right to it. Let's get the autopilot off. Actually, no, we'll leave it on so I don't bust the TFR. Trying to look down at the site. Let's get it off our left wing here. This must be it right here. Again, this is a mod added from FSTO, so I don't again know how good this is gonna look. From the pictures, it looks like it was pretty nice looking, so we'll see. Yeah, 130 is good. Like I said, then we'll go back north and then contact Brownsville. We got a little distance. We can fully set up for the approach a little better. Let's go a little bit up more to the right. Ah, okay. I think that's part of it out there, as well as the facility right here. Like I said, we can't go lower because there's a TFR here over the area. You get to see a little bit of this. Again, we're still, dang it, actually I can't go that far because that's going to put us into Mexico. I got to start turning back. That's going to put us into Mexico. Can't go that far. Let's just stay right over it, over the top of it. Yeah, but it's below us, so we're good. I'm gonna keep it just where we can still see it. We're staying just inside of it all. Let's go to the underneath camera. Yeah, facility doesn't look all that great, but it's there. And there's the launch pad, it looks like. They got some buildings and such down there. Like I said, this is a mod from FSTO. And it's free, so, you know, we get what we get from it. And stay inside the boundary area. We're gonna jump to the drone camera. Let's just keep going that way. Make sure we're staying on par. Airplane's on autopilot, way up there. You can come down here and see it. You can send our drone here to see it. Oh, it actually looks pretty cool. That is pretty neat. That's not bad for a freeware product. Let me go look back at the main facility back here, see what it looks like. Yeah, satellites and such. Yeah, we're still within a boundary area with the airplane. Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. See if I see the airplane up there somewhere. I see it up there still. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty nice looking. Again, for freeware, it's not bad at all. Yeah, that's us up there. Blazing. Gonna shoot our drone out the sky here. Yes, I think some people said this is all clearly updated now, so I was hoping if somebody would update it, because I think this was made back in 2021, this mod. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's get back to the aircraft. Let's turn back. I don't want to be too far out here. Let's get away from the TFR. Like I said, we'll go back to our Port Isabella. I mean back to near Cameron County. And then we'll contact Tower at that point. But pretty cool. I like it. 330 here. Let's make sure the still information whiskey.
YS3136. Wind 020 at 14 gusting 25. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 4300 feet. Temperature 20. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3053.
Alright, that's still
Density
good.
altitude 0 feet. Pavement repairs in progress, expect minor delays near the cargo ramp. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey.
Alright, still whiskey. I like how they keeping that updated. Alright, we'll keep going further north. Let's bring flaps up. There's flaps 10. Now we're leveled off, speed's increasing, and flaps up. And back to neutral. Let's see, how far out are we? We'll go direct there. All right, we're 19 miles out from the airport. So we still have some distance. Let's actually go due west. I don't know. I think this is not synced still. It is not synced. Yeah, I gotta recalibrate. That is off. It says we're going west though. Okay, we are. I think it's just the lag of the compass. Yeah, it's on par. Let's descend down some more. We're pretty much on the approach. Let's get boost pumps on. Those are already off. We get landing lights on. Slow down. We don't need to be blazing to get there. There's nobody flying around there. I have the frequency up. All right, we're well away from the TFR as well. We get down to about 3,000. It's 51 in here. It is 45 outside. Now we get mixture rich. Boost pumps are on. Fuel selectors are on. 20 degrees below 175. Gear down below 157. Airspeed about 140 at that point. Alright, let's contact tower. Hello, Brownsville Tower, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We're about 12 miles north of the field with ATIS information whiskey, inbound for full stop landing. Why in the heck is that doing that?
Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, Brownsville, South Padre Island International Airport Tower. Enter, left downwind for runway 36.
And Brownsville Tower, can we get runway 31 instead?
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, runway 31, left traffic, report 5 mile final.
Alright, runway 31, left traffic, will report 5 mile final. Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. That doesn't make sense. You don't give a left base and report 5 mile final. That's weird.
Clear to land, runway 31, X-ray Alpha, November, Sierra, November.
Uh, 310, let's do that. Okay, let's make that right turn then. Oh, you said left. Five-mile final puts us way out there, and that'd be right. So we'd have to cross midfield, cross over the. All right, let's hold altitude there. 3,000. Have to cross in front of the airport this way. That's the airport. Yeah, we'll stay at 3,000. We'll cross the departure end of the field. I'm glad he picked up on that quite well as well. I'm pretty impressed even more with the with this. There's the runway. There's somebody on final already. I saw a private jet. Surprised we didn't hear it on the frequency here, though. Maybe we did and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's go mixture full rich. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Neil? That is true. Yeah, I'll call him on. I'll report downwind is what I'll do. Yeah, let's try that. All right, let's go. Let's see. It's the opposite. Be 1-3. All right, below 172. Let's go flaps 10. Feel a little bit further out than I should be. And tower, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. We're left downwind for runway 31. Let's kick the autopilot off.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, runway 31, wind 020 at 14.
Hey, good call, Neil. All right, copy the winds. Clear to land, runway 31, Aerostar, the 5 Delta Tango. Make it a tight approach. Let's go, we're not below flap speed, gear speed yet. Let's go flaps 20. I have to have a list of current streamers that are streaming. Hey, cool, man. Glad you were able to pick me up over there. All right, we're below gear speed, and we'll go gear down. And throw some drag out there for us. And get us down to altitude much faster too. Let's go props 25. Like I said, we'll be flaps final speed flaps 30. All right, all on. Everything else is off that needs to be off. All right, we got 3 green on the gear. Already got our clearance to land. We'll turn base now. I don't see any traffic on the approach or here. Let's go flaps 30. Flaps 30 set. Yeah, with these winds, we're not going to go full flaps. All right, we're at 120 now. We can keep diving. Yeah, welcome in, though, Neil. All right, approach is clear. Runway is clear from what we see. We're returning now. Let's go props full forward. Again, 3 green on the gear. Lights are on. We already got our clearance to land. Watch our speed here. We'll slow it down to about 100 knots as well. Got a little crab angle going there. Yeah, look at that windsock. We'll throw the rudder in there, correct at the last minute. The wing, that best landings in his airplane. That's how it works in the real world. Give it some freaking wind and you'll get your best landings. That was beautiful. We'll throw some aerodynamic braking in there. Whoa. Ride a wheelie there. Alright, we'll use some brakes.
5 Delta Tango, contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to 0.9er, Aerostar, 5 Delta Tango. That's the enter. We're not off the runway yet. It's Alpha. Yeah, we'll exit here at Alpha. Oh, did I miss Alpha? I'll turn down here and then turn on Alpha. All right, guys, welcome to Brownsville. All right, we're clear now. Hello, Brownsville ground, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango, clear runway 1 here on Alpha. We'll be going to the southmost aviation ramp. Hopefully it picks that up as what it is. Let's turn that off. Flaps up.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, taxi to southmost aviation via Alpha. Good day.
All right, to the ramp via Alpha, Aerostar 5 Delta. That's off. Get strobe lights off. All right, flaps are up. Set that back to neutral.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango via Alpha to southmost aviation.
Copy that, Aerostar 5 Delta Tango. All right, we're on the ground. Let's get over to parking. Let's see, which one was it though? I don't recall. I think it was one of these. Yeah, I think. All right, let's get over to the ramp here. Yeah, guys, welcome to Brownsville. Got to see some SpaceX action. Let's also get our, we already got landing flaps down, reduced to 100. Man, that crab was very nice on that crab, on that approach. Boost pumps off, prop forward, flaps up, boost pumps off, trim tabs neutral, cabin heater is off. Alright, let's get over here, get out of the way. And let's lean for taxi as well. Alright, there we go, we're leaned out. Yeah, Pan Am is the other FBO over here. We're not parking over here. So we'll be parking down here. Nope. Dang it. Oh, let me slow down. We got an envoy jet over here at the ramp, or may even be a Republic Airways, maybe. Wait a minute, it's giving us the thing. Give me just a moment, guys. Let's see. Wait a minute, I think it might be the ones over here. Yeah, airport is very nice. It's a cool looking airport. Love flying this airplane. Let's see, where's our guy over here on this ramp? That's where it's supposed to be at. Yeah, we'll just taxi back around and come back up here in front of the hangars here. I don't know what a marshal is out here. Oh, Is that them over there? That's these guys just hanging out. Should be this guy. What's he doing in the grass? We can bop him with the nose. No, there's no engine up there. All right, we'll do that. All right, turned our ANR off. We'll unplug. Plan. Delete. All right, we're good there. Let's check our. Oh, we're already on number 2. We don't got any. Watch our alternator power. We don't have any. I don't hear an ELT going off on 121.5, so we're good there. It was a very smooth land, but still had to check. All right, autopilot's off. This gauge off. Let's turn off masters. Avionics. Lights going off. Those are already off. All right, mixers leaned. Got the engine stopped. That was actually, again, this update definitely looks to have been much better for us. Let's get fuel tanks off. Magnetos off, fuel tanks off. Get the blower off. Off there. Let's get batteries. That off. Alright, shut down. Parking brake set, idle, engine cool off, fuel's idling enough, radios, lights off, mixtures idle, cut off, mags off, fuel selector off, alternator and battery off. And for here, we'll just throw the chocks down, throw the PO covers on. We don't get no dirt daubers in our
Tower, hello, Peter 4929, flying RNAV, visual 31.
Alright, and these guys go back with us. Alright, that looks good. What was I going to go? Yeah, let's run a check on the engine. Oh, what is this? I didn't know this was a thing. I don't want to mess with that, though. I'd rather that stay exactly where it's at. Inspect. Yeah, it looks like that was part of the recent update that I had no idea existed. Inspect. Alright, that's all good. Battery's good. Airframe, we'll inspect it. Alright, all looks good. We'll check all this stuff again when we leave. So we got 2.2 hours on the left engine, hours on the right engine. 2.65 total looks like. Alright guys, welcome to PADRE. That was a pretty good flight. That was a fun flight. Very fun flight. Enjoyed it. Flew all the way from Dallas to South Padre Island in less than 3 hours. That was some good time right there. And again, it was windy. We got a nice crosswind approaching here. Come back to our airplane, but look at the windstock. Said it was 14, gusted 25. We rode that pretty good. Straightened it out right there above the runway. Kept the aileron into the wind. The windsock is going nuts. But this is Brownsville Airport from any builds. We'll throw that scenery link in case anybody wants to pick it up. If for some reason our bit rates just dropped, it should be coming back on. We're not done yet. Stand by, folks. Alright, still here. Let me just type in chat. Alright, bit rate just populated again. Just down. Just be on the safe side. Alright, so a little crappy looking bit, guys, but it's back on. I don't believe it dropped while we were on approach. But yeah, the scenery, it's not bad looking towers done. So if anybody has not flown into here, it actually looked pretty good. There's an airplane that just landed. I don't know where it went to though. Like it just disappeared. There's some other things that has to, for some reason PSXT, lately some of my live airplanes have landed, but they're not parking at the gates. Especially with good power scenery, it should be. But yeah, you can hear the wind howling. And we got oh yeah, that's an Envoy airplane. Airport looks nice. Like I said, I believe we've flown in here some time before. I think it was a GA flight as well, I think. I don't recall. But the airport actually looks pretty good. These guys over here has them dance off. We got this guy right here in the middle from what was that fighting game? I forgot what that was. Fight for New York, I think it was, or something like that. Dude dresses, that's like one of the characters. Look like Red Man character from over there. And we got the front area here. Actually, like I said, it's very well made. Looks good. Nice looking airport. Looks very nice. That's Brownsville. Alright, we got a jet that just landed. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys following along with us on the flight today, flying with me. It's a good flight, fun flight. Again, crystal clear skies, definitely what you want, but you better be ready for some crosswind. Landings today. It's very windy out today. Building something over here. But look at it, just crystal clear skies. Let's see if this guy actually parks. Other than going through the grass, we'll see. Looks like he may make it. Let's see if he actually parks. Going over here to hunt Pan Am. At least he's actually parking, it looks like. Yeah, we got to see SpaceX. That was pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't look at the scenery down there before I started the flight. So it's pretty cool to see it. At least what was made of it from flightsim.to. Yeah, other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all flying along with me here today. It was a good flight. I got to go and grab me like a few more hours sleep, take a little 3-hour nap here or so, and then get up and go to work. Tonight, I got to do something else. Maybe tomorrow. Again, I'm not sure when I'll do the return flight from Munich back to Charlotte, Trevin. But it should be happening here one of these days. If I get off work early again. But we'll see what happens. We got all the guys with us there, and again, loving his livery. Again, his livery's from flightsim.to as well. It's not one of the built-in ones that came with the Aerostar. Yeah, absolutely, Neil. Again, appreciate you stopping by. Glad you found me over there on the flight tracker. And say intentions. I hope you're loving intentions and enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it. Get to consistently have ATC everywhere we go. So that's pretty good. I like it. Enjoying it. But other than that, I will see you guys on the next flight. Enjoy your day, and see you guys then. Later.
Put 103 Houston Road, good afternoon, 127. And 2103 on Miss Gatus, Bravo's current altitude road 3051. Thank you. Southwest 1467, reduced to net at 210.
Also, if you didn't update your GSX, go update it. Another update came out today, and they've actually updated a lot of stuff on it. One of which being able to stop any services that you've requested, which is something I've been hoping that they would have. We still haven't got wind walk out.
1467, contact approach 133.05.
Parking.
Good day.
The airliners. Hopefully it's on the way. He said it's on the way, but yeah, you actually can quite a bit of things now without having to restart. It looks like there's the option to stop those things for at least everything. I don't know if I've seen anything that would add to it, but yeah, it looks like the standard stuff is still there for it, but that's about it. Alright, later.
Number 7, November Bravo, read back is correct. Also, there is ESP flow to Austin. Let me go about 5 minutes before you're at the host for release time. Okay.
Yeah, we did come here to the South Florida Station and go.
He might be landing at a small airport here 1155.